Heather here, and I wanted to take a moment today and read to you from a book. And this is a special book, not only because it's a collection of poems, but every one of the poems and illustrators in this book lives around here. It's called An Assortment of Animals, a children's poetry anthology. So the first poem that I'm going to read is this poem up here. And it is written by Carrie Allen, and it's illustrated by Doreen Buchansky. And it's called Bombas Pensylvanicus, because that's the fancy name for bumblebee. Fat bumble, fuzzy bumble, black and yellow buzzy bumble, striped bumble, busy bumble, lazy looper flyer bumble, rumbling bumble, tumbling bumble, bumbling bumble, bumblebee. I love reading that poem. It's so much fun. All right, the next poem I am going to read is more like a story. Sometimes poems are stories. All right, and this poem is called Get to Know Grizzly Bear by Audrey Day Williams. Here it is. Exploring in the woods one day, I came across a bear. She saw that I looked terrified and grumbled, "Life's not fair. I feel that I'm misunderstood, perhaps because my teeth. I've got so many up above and so many underneath. I'm scared of you, you're scared of me, and why? Because my claws? Don't judge a bear until you've walked a mile in their paws." I grabbed my pad, my favorite pen, and right there on the spot, I interviewed that grizzly bear, and boy, I learned a lot. I asked her what bears do for fun. Perhaps they like to bowl. She sadly said she tried it once, but has no thumbs for holes. I thought, well, maybe shooting hoops, since grizzlies are so tall. She laughed as if I should have known that bears can't jump at all. Do bears like making angels then in freshly fallen snow? Jogging, dodgeball, do you ski? How about a Broadway show? She shook her head. I sighed and asked, what do bears like to do? She toothy grinned. We like to lunch after an interview. All right. So the next poem is by somebody really special because you might know him. This poem is called Lampreys, and it's by Luke Hargrave. Lampreys grab a passing fish, and when that fish finds out, it tries to get them off but can't. Oh my, the poor, poor trout. Their rows of spiny teeth hold on, their tongues strike without rest. The lampreys are true killers. They are more than just a pest. The lampreys are not picky. They'll eat most anything. As long as it has flesh and blood, they'll leave a creepy ring. Be thankful that they have dull minds. They're known to bite on rocks. For respite from a tiring swim, good thing they're shaped like socks. And I love this illustration too. It's illustrated by Robert Tebow. All right. I'm going to share one more poem with you, and that's this poem, and it's mine. I wrote this poem, and I love this illustration. Isn't it so beautiful? It's by a friend of mine, Jody, and it's called Walk a Mile in My Plume. Crystalline eyes fan out behind me. 3 long years they took to grow. Proud is the name you call my beauty. I have no say in what I tow. Quivering plumes sing out my story, too low for human ears the sound. Shake your tail feathers, mocks my glory. My mate cares not, and I am found. Shimmering train attracts my enemy. 6 feet of drag, for sure I'm tough. Taking my flight, flapping extremity. Still you say I strut my stuff. Dripping my plumes and molting goodbye. Feathers of color, green, silver, blue. Without a thought, a pause, a cry, I give a few of my jewels to you. Well, thank you so much for listening to my story, my collection of poems.